Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I am here with another layout for my Boston and Savannah album. This one takes place in Boston, and my husband and I were walking around in downtown Boston. We were going to the Union Oyster House. We were going to eat lunch there, and so we were walking around, and they weren't quite open yet. So we were waiting for them to open up, and across the street there was a these three little buildings here, or not buildings, structures. And I was like, I wonder what those are. So we walked over there to see what they were, and then we realized it was a Holocaust memorial. And so, we read a little bit about what it was on the plaques and stuff, and then you were able to walk through those structures, and they were glass, and then etched in the glass were names of victims, and it was so powerful. And just, you could run your fingers over their names, and when you went inside them, it was almost like a peaceful quiet came over, and it was just incredible. So and it was something that you don't go up or down or anything. You just walk through on ground level. But it was just a very unexpected thing that we saw, and it was really meaningful. So, okay. So what I did was I have two pictures. One is horizontal, one is vertical. So I cut one down to fit better across the page, and then mounted that on black and cut the mats out. And then I have this black and white striped paper that's going to be my main background, and then I do have some of these pieces here that are scraps that I'm going to use, and they're all blue and black. And I'm just kind of placing things down, seeing where I want them to go. I do really like that paper that has a lot of like the charts and the vintage writing and stuff on it. I think that's really cool. So it lends itself a little bit to the theme here, where it was like, a historical list, basically. So that's going to be kind of like the biggest scrap here that I use. And I really like that camera paper there as well. Okay, so now that I have those down, I'm going to go through and just pick a few things here and there. I'm going to use a little bit of this blue with silver polka dots on it. That'll just peek out a little bit. And then I have this right here that says remember this always. And so I'm going to put that up on top. A lot of the embellishments here are going to say things like remember. I'm going to use the top of that grow bingo card, a true story, things like that. And I like the way that these kind of lend to, this is important, this is something we always need to remember, and we need to grow from it, and all that stuff. So, and then I have this little transparency here, and it has a camera on it, and I think that says true story as well. And I'm gonna punch it out with my circle punch, and it takes some muscle to do, but I really, it says our story, and I'm gonna layer it over the photo here, because this monument here is black, so it stands out nicely against it, and I like that it says our story, because this is their story to tell here. So I like the way that looks. And then I have this circle here that I just went ahead and cut in half, and I'll use it on either side. I have this bow that I'm going to use. I'm going to end up actually moving that eventually. I'm just trying to use up just about everything that I pull. I think I use almost everything here. I'm going to cut out a couple of these flowers. I don't want any of the pink or the green, since those are not the colors that are in my layout here. So I'm just going to cut around pretty finely. I'm doing a little bit more of a rough cut right now, and then I will make sure I get all the pink and the green off. Like right here, as you can see, I'm kind of going back over it a little bit and making sure I get all the extra colors off. I just want the flowers only. And I will put those down as well. And then I have these black flowers, which are gorgeous. So I'm going to just kind of have a couple of those coming out here and there. I love the way those look. And for this one, I think I had planned to use that whole card, but there's just not room. So I'm going to cut off the horizontal stripe element here, and I'm going to use that on here instead of the rest of the card. Go ahead and stick that up there. I'm just going to cut it down a little bit because it's a little too long. And that helps give that remember this a little bit of a grounding place. And then this little sticker here says remember. I think it says remember this. And for my title, I'm going to spell out the word memorial. And since it has Holocaust already in the pictures, and I talk about it in my journaling, I'm just going to have it be memorial only. I'm going to use these thickers here that are in, I think the font is Alley, and really pretty aqua blue. So I'm just going to use those here. I'm going to go ahead and do my journaling up here, just about how we accidentally came across it and it was such a powerful moment. And then I do have some enamel dots here that I'm going to sprinkle around as well. I will use all these up. I really love making these page kits because it helps everything come together just so quickly. I'm going to fix this bow because it's a little crooked, so I'll fix that, and that completes my layout. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you guys have any questions at all, and I will see you guys again very soon. Have a great day. Bye.